Alright, and off we go. Hello y'all, welcome to another SkyBloo Simulations stream. SkyBloo here, aka Drew, and this is going to be probably the first of two makeup streams, because I didn't stream over the weekend. I did have to do something. So we might be streaming around the same time again tomorrow, maybe, if not at a different time. It's morning here in the Philippines, Wednesday morning, and ATC is online here on VATSIM. We're going to be doing this virtual flight using the A320neo coming from Houston. We are going, we're not going gone, obviously. Yeah, we're going to be going to New Orleans. It's a very short flight. If you believe it, hold on, let me just get the mic volume up. Yeah, if you can believe it, it's just a very short flight. 1 hour, less than 1 hour, probably just 45 minutes at 29,000 feet. So, we'll go ahead and get started. While ATC is online, we do have to prepare the aircraft from preliminary cockpit prep. SkyMedic, thank you for watching, and ingat sa biyahe. Maraming salamat. Thank you for stopping by. SkyMedic, of course, one of our good fellow streamers based in the Philippines. Does a good mix of flights, but primarily he does virtual ATC tower view, mostly in Manila, where he's based, but sometimes it can also be other airports in the Philippines. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started, and let's go. Parking brake, engines, weather, just make sure this is off. Gears down. And see iOS. Let's sync the time to 33 minutes. 33. Batteries on. External power on. IR1 nav. IR2. Nav. IR3. Nav. 320neo with Pratt & Whitney engines. Database current. Init request. While we do that, let's go ahead and give ourselves a radio check on our own frequency of 122.775. Check. Check. Alright, so we'll tune into the ATIS on VHF2. That's going to be Houston information.
This information, Charlie 0153 Zulu Special.
Oh, special.
West 152 and 1. Visibility 10. Fuel clouds at 3,500. 17 south standard.
Fuel
5,000.
5,000.
Temperature 30. 2.23. Altimeter 2997.
2997.
Expect ILS or area navigation Y runway 26 right. ILS runway 26 left. ILS 27 simultaneous approach is in use. Departing runway 15 right. 15. Notice it.
Alright, let's put this to minimum volume. AP fire test. Recall. Doors, hydraulics, engine, check the fuel quantity. Okay, we got more than 9.5. Status normal. Lap 0 selecting, indicating disarm spoilers, parking brake on. Mega press not on green, grab cockpit, pressurizing yellow electric pump. Engine 120 Ember, check life jackets, the crash axe, smoke goggles and hoods are nowhere to be found, the portable fire extinguisher is down there, oxygen masks are stowed, flashlights are stowed, escape ropes are stowed, check overhead rear circuit breaker panels and the rain repellent gauge, not modeled on ToLiSs, do the external walk around. Okay, pilot flying, yeah, cockpit preparation. One. ELEC 212. Batteries charging, engine 1 fire test. Engine 2 fire test. So missing here on view is going to be the master warning and the engine fire light for the respective side. Very good. Timer's up. Cockpit door test. Check all that the lights are working. Everything that needs to be working at least. They're gone. Above. 2000. Plan view. Constraints. Constraints. So... Permission Charlie, okay. We'll call in with that in a bit. Let's just align ourselves so that the aircraft knows where we're starting from. Alpha 19, if I'm not mistaken. Alpha 19 is 2959.1 and 9521.0. Wind, we'll just request that. And we'll go ahead and listen to Houston Center. 134.42. We'll get the chart up. The Mugs 4 RNAV departure, we are expecting a top altitude of 16,000. Information Charlie. Houston Center, hello, Spirit Wings 1046. Information Charlie, IFR New Orleans.
Spirit Wings 1046, Houston Center, good evening. Clear to the New Orleans International Airport, Mugs 4 departure. Gusty transition, sentence filed. I'm via SID, departure with me, squawk 4275.
Spirit Wings 1046, clear to New Orleans, Mugs 4 departure, gusty transition, the next file, climb via SID. Frequencies with you in squawk 4275.
Spirit Wings 1046, your repack is correct. Call for push and start information. Charlie's not current.
We'll call you back with the push. Spirit Wings 1046, thanks. 4275. And we'll call him for push. So, ramp control is in effect here.
Shark 284, thanks for Alpha. Expect the ILS runway 13 right approach.
Expect the ILS 13 right, big Shark 284.
And that's good. Hi sir, good morning. I want to ask a question. Recently we flew with 320 as a passenger and noticed that after landings, the flaps was not retracted fully. Any reason for that? By the way, there is a procedure, Nizam, because you might get an air bleed leak in temperatures that are higher than 30 degrees Celsius. So what happens is that they keep it at config 1 plus F. So after landing, right, it's either 3 or full. If the temperature is higher than 30 degrees Celsius, it just you set it to 1 plus F to avoid the spurious warning of an air bleed leak. But anyway, yeah, that's the procedure that you're looking for. Air bleed leak for the Airbus A320. There's also another procedure. Another reason why you do that. One thing I can think of is about icing. So if there's ice on the, if you're in icing conditions and there's suspected icing, you'd also not retract the flaps fully, or even not retract the flaps at all until it's de-iced. So those are two situations. The more common reason is the first one that I told you. It's air bleed leak. I do have to I admit I forgot how to explain the technicality of the air bleed leak, so forgive me for that.
Center, hello. Runway 15 left taxi via November Juliet. November
Gusty.
Bravo, November Echo, with
All that arrival, ILS 11, and then I think Audad 1 from Audad. Transition is also Audad. The heck? I'm not sure if it's simulated here on ToLiSs.
13 Echo Bravo, Houston Center, with like an intersection departure on full length.
Ooh, is there intersection departures?
We can accommodate either one, no preference. Vehicle level.
Okay. November 13 Echo Bravo runway 18 left taxi via.
Okay. The EOS ID
I'm sorry, but the
will be
field
to.
right?
Yeah, it's 27.
That's correct. Vehicle level.
No worries, sir. Thank you. Sure, Nizam. No problem. Rob, good morning to you as well. Magandang umaga. Thank you for stopping by. Maraming salamat And sa kahit nag-drop in ka lang dito sa chat, maraming salamat. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're fine and swell, obviously. So Tikoy is gonna be Tikoy. Dude, if you're Pinoy, you'd know what this is. Direct Tikoy. Sarap. That's gonna be your EOS ID. So the EOS ID is an engine out standard instrument departure procedure, which is different from your SID. It's a place usually to diagnose, diagnose a problem while you're holding near the airport.
Skip 097, sorry for the confusion. I contacted the Houston Center on 127.
There's 2 Houston centers? Oh no, he's just simulating.
127.02. Thank you, Skip 097.
I thought he was simulating. I thought there was another guy online, but yeah, that's okay. That's more realistic. I like it. Magnitude of the wind. I think it's 15012. Radnav. Anything we can tune to on departure? It's just humble VRs. This is IH, so we don't have to do much. We do know that the Tikoy. Oh my god, the Tikoy intersection is a 30. It's like 215. So it's radial 215 outbound. And then we got NP. 45 minutes is the reserve fuel. Perf, we can do. How tight is this turn? Not too tight. We can do NADP2, so 800. We can do about 900. 0900/0900. You have to put the leading zeros now. Uplink takeoff data. Again, 150 at 12. And we'll execute takeoff data request. While we do that, we'll start that APU, and we will call for the push. We will disconnect all everything. Currently flying the 74 Classic for the first time. Where to, Rob? That's nice. This USID company SID come with airport chart. So Nizam, from what I've seen, from what I know, mostly they're company. So they have a special Jeppesen chart that you won't see, typically, like in my subscription right now for the SIM, you don't see an USID. But I do know, here's the thing. I saw a Southwest Airlines pilot, right? He posts a lot. And I saw his chart. He has a special USID chart with the Southwest Airlines logo for Salt Lake City. So I guess it depends. It can depend on the company mostly. I haven't seen anything about an airport specific USID. But yeah, I can confirm with you that it is company SID. There's a Philippine. I think there is. Nasaan nga ba yan, Rob? Is it like Davao ba? Like Davao area? Manila to Hong Kong, sending plane for getting it paid off a lot. Yeah. You know what? You should try Hong Kong Kai Tak. I think that would be really fun. Really fun. If you're gonna do Manila Hong Kong, why not Kai Tak? But we'll see. If you can get the custom scenery to to install properly. So anyway, flex takeoff here, flex 74. It's a very, very light plane. By the way, let's do something different here. So I want to adjust the CG. Just so that we don't get the same, CG every time. What's our flight number? It's 6. It ends with 6. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it to 60%. If this is a bar, If we divide on 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what do we like put it here? There you go. So their CG is 34.1. I don't know if we have to get that takeoff data again. Yeah, we'll take up the request. Why don't we try this? I'm not too sure. We're on APU and ground for cockpit, remove external power, roger, and also the chocks loss removed. I don't know. I want to see what the handling of the plane is in different CG. What the heck? Why is it still 28.9?
2106, runway 15 left on departure.
It's 28 points. Okay, no, this is the ZFW CG is 28.6 though. CG per. Okay, well, it looks like it's still the same. Nothing really changed, but okay. Let it be known that we actually calculated for this change in CG. Actually, wait. 5, 6, yeah, 33.2. So this should be good. It's not. Okay. So we have to change this now. It's going to be 33.2. And we do have to recalculate this one again. Because this was calculated with a CG of 28.9 on takeoff CG. So let's do that takeoff request again. Around Davao. Oh, okay. I think I remember. If it's not Davao, siguro Mindanao. You'll try KIAH-KMSY, the approach for some reason there's buildings in the wrong area. Yeah, because I mean, in the real KIAH, there was no buildings like that before. I know what you're referring to. I think it's the custom scenery, the freeway one. I'm trying to find a way to remove it. I'm not really good with the scenery making yet, but yeah, it's not supposed to be there. Like it's there after KIAH got decommissioned and stuff. But yeah. 2, 3. Right. So now our trim is down 0.6. So we do have to take note of that. Bias and all that. So KIAH-15 left. Pilot monitoring. Please check my work, and I will do the. I will do the PA, so just stand by. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, you're speaking on behalf of the rest of this Houston-based crew. Welcome aboard Spirit Airlines. Flight 1046, service from Houston Intercontinental to New Orleans Armstrong International Airport. We'll be pushing back in about 5 minutes once our airborne wheels up. Flight time is 45 minutes, cruising at about 29,000 feet. And we're looking at the weather right now. It seems to be quite decent. Let me just pull up the weather chart here. We'll get a good tailwind, and it's going to be a smooth ride all the way up to New Orleans. So we'll try and get the seatbelts off as early as possible. Continue to keep your seatbelts on for your safety and the safety of others. For now, just sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and we'll get back to you as we get closer into New Orleans. Once again, from the flight deck, aboard this Spirit Airlines flight, welcome aboard, y'all. Cabin crew, armed doors and cross-check. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the briefing. First of all, let's do the instrumentation check. So FD's on, KIAH-KMSY, FND's on, range 40, constraint speed dashes 70 VS 16,000, VS dashes. Oxygen mask is assumed properly tested. The PFD rating climb blue and blue 1 FD2, below 40 knots. 140 blue, 142 magenta, wings level, altitude check, 110 feet at KIAH-290.97. Same chart. I mean, no difference. 16,000 blue, heading and tracking 307. And the reading ground speed 0, present position, heading tracking 307. VOR1 is hard to into humble VOR. Landing elevation auto 0 feet, status of the aircraft is normal. Alright, so I was about to burp there, guys. I'm sorry if I'm talking weird like. Right. Sim Heaven. I don't have Sim Heaven. I think it's a thing with X-Plane or the custom series that come with it. I think. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the briefing. So this is the clearance first is Smugs for departure, gusty transition, then as flat climb via said Squawk 4275. So the chart here is chart 70-3 Sierra 8 July 22 effective 14 July for George Bush Intercontinental Houston Airport, Texas. Same charts, same charts. MSA runway 15 right is 3,100. Runway 15 left. Initial climb heading 149 to 600 feet and left turn across taps outer below 4,000 on track 123 to cross bottle outer below 5,000 top altitude to 16,000 routing from bottle on track 090 to mugs and then on transition maintain 16,000 expect final altitude 10 minutes after departure to mugs to gusty it's gonna be hops at or above 1,000 J spiny gusty then en route to our destination. Extra fuel is 0.4 tons or 14 minutes. The pilot flying briefing, we're parked here at Alpha 19er. Pushback facing south with ATC permission. Expected will be going to Romeo Charlie and then spot 3. And most likely on Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey 15 left. It's a short taxi, we'll start both engines on the pushback, no anti-ice will be required. Runway 15 left, runway heading 149, we'll take off with packs on and radar on. We have enough stop margin for dry runway computation in case of to abort the takeoff. If you encounter problem on departure, fly runway heading to the MSA and then to follow the EOS ID. Right turn heading 250 to intercept Radel 215 outbound. To T-coin hold. If it's land ASAP, make left downwind runway.
46, Houston Center. Push the buster, spot 2 via Romeo Bravo.
Push and start approved. Spot 2, Romeo Bravo, Spirit Wings 946. What? Did he just call?
That Golden Gate guy called me from?
Yes, sir. Golden Gate 867 is ready for push to start on Bravo 5.
Golden Gate 8687, ramp time control, full short hotel, taxi.
Alright, stand by. Did he call me? Alright, anyway, we're cleared for push. That's what he said. You guys got it on tape, right? So that's it. Threats, it's an Spirit Airlines kind of base. So again, our call sign is Spirit Wings 1046. Also, it's top down. So vigilance on call sign. Very crowded airport with the approach. So we'll do TA only on departure. Single pod operations configure early as required. With that said, then this departure briefing is complete. Cockpit preparation checklist, the gear pins and covers, remove fuel quantity, 4,960 kilograms, balance seat belts on, 8 ears. Nav, Barra, QNH 2997 set, 2997 set, cockpit preparation checklist complete. We're cleared for push. Windows, thrust levers, parking brake. 4-star checklist. Parking brake on, takeoff speed and thrust, V1140, V1140, V2142, flex 74, windows closed, beacon on, 4-star, checklist complete. Again for cockpit cleared for push onto Romeo Bravo. You said Romeo Bravo, that's pretty far out. Make sure Lee's ready for push. Roger, we'll start the engines way later. Like, we'll start them later.
Just be advised that your co-worker there on 127.02, I don't know if there was like a transmitter issue, but I wasn't able to hear him for the frequency change to you. I didn't hear him at all give me a change. He had to go via text. I don't know if there's a transmitter problem.
Let's see, once we cross here...
3078, Roger, we're working on a couple things. He's new to the center. Thanks for letting me know.
Alrighty.
And Houston Center, Golden Gate 8667 is ready to taxi to runway 13 right.
That's a long push to Romeo Bravo. Alright, let's go ahead and start the engines. Engine will select ignition. Dual cooling on. No. Dual cooling on. No amber crosses. Bleeder right side and then 2 master switch on. I have my controller so you guys didn't see me click on this.
Go gate 8687, runway 13 right, taxi via Golf 2, Golf. Golf 2, Golf.
Yes, we're going to get 8687, runway 13 right, taxi Golf via Golf. Would that be all the way down to Kilo or 13 right?
Golf loops around there at the end. So it's Golf actually, that's why it's confusing at the end. It looks like it's Zulu, but it's actually Golf loops around the end.
Yes, we're going to get 8687, taxi 13 right via Golf. Thank you.
Center November 3 Foxtrot Echo ready for taxi New Orleans red Atlantic.
3 Foxtrot Echo, Houston Center, taxi runway 20, taxi Charlie Golf Sierra.
The Charlie Golf Sierra, runway 20, 3 Foxtrot Echo.
Big drive 284.
Engine 2 avail no amber cross. Bleeder left side. Engine 1 master switch on.
MSA 4000, big truck 284.
2106, contact Houston Center on 127.02. Yellow 705, Houston Center, hello, clear to the New Orleans International Airport, Loco 6 departure, White Lake transition, then it's filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight will tree 3010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, Guac 5177.
Hey, good timing, I think. Brake set pressure up. Trim selector norm. Spoilers, flaps 1. And the trim is going to be down. So trim will be 33.2%.
284, maintain 3,000.
3000, big truck 284.
That seems good enough.
Clean big stripe for jet stripe.
Clear to disconnect cancels right side.
Sorry, what was that?
Oops, stand by guys.
Sorry about that.
I noticed the Leap doesn't have the dual cooling. Yes, Nizam, so the Leap, when you start the engine, each engine is doing its own cooling. It's like a dry cranking. Stand by guys, hold on.
Track 284 to maintain 2,000.
2000, big truck 284.
Sorry guys, I had to answer the door. Did anyone call me? Alright. Clear to disconnect cancels on the right side. After start checklist, anti-SOP, ECAM status. Check pitch trim, 33.2%, rudder trim neutral. After start checklist complete. Yeah, so Nizam Leap doesn't have the dual cooling. When you start the engine, it cools when you turn on the engine. So there's a dry cranking to cool, so that, and then it starts. The same with engine 1. So it takes significantly longer in the LEAP to start your engines, pretty much. This way, wings 1046 with Charlie request taxi.
Fairwing 1046, runway 15 left, taxi Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo.
15 left, Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, and Whiskey Whiskey. Spirit wings 1046. Left side, clear right side.
Rep 284, flighting now 160.
Break off.
Flight control, base drive 284.
Big stripe 160.
Flight control check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Pilot monitoring. Flight control check. And brakes check. Pressure 0. Takeoff confirmation briefing. Runway 15 left. Climb via SID. Mugs 4 departure. Gusty transition. Squawking 4275. Check. Taxi checklist, flight control check. Flap setting, config 1 plus F. Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear on and auto. Engine mode selector norm. EKMMO takeoff. No blue. Taxi check is complete. Okay, Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Whiskey. Clear left side, clear right side. This is Whiskey Bravo.
Golden Gate 8687, use center runway 13 right, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading for thank you.
Big stripe 284, flight 1608, runway 13 right, clear land.
13 right, clear land, big stripe 284.
Alright. Left side.
And big stripe 284, E-Jet just shit itself, so they're really gonna disconnect here. Something's wrong with the auto throttle.
That's our big stripe 284, thanks for flying this time, see you next time.
Adam, see you, happy 4th of July.
Whiskey Whiskey, clear right side, clear left side.
Number 13 Echo Bravo, let me know when you have the weather, know that people left side, when you expect to report, and when they say approach your west.
Copy, will be KIAH-KMSY. Houston Center, 3 Foxtrot, I can ready for departure to you there.
Number 3 Foxtrot Echo, center runway 20, fly runway heading clear.
For takeoff 20 on the runway heading at Challenger 3 Foxtrot, Echo.
Spirit wings 1046, runway 15 left, ready for departure.
Wing 1046, Houston Center, runway 15 left, RNAV pass, clear for takeoff.
15 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV to tap, Spirit wings 1046. 5 left confirmed, 5 left confirmed. Approach clear, runway clear. TA. Brake fan off. Takeoff runway 15 left full length, 15 left full length. TCAS, TA, packs 1 and 2 on. Let me check is complete. Rolling takeoff. We'll do a rolling takeoff.
Walker 37, your access gone offline. Monitor you can calm down 1.8. Have a nice flight at a business.
Houston Center, November 13 Echo Bravo, we have a local weather. And cover request RNAV runway 18.
Takeoff. Manflex 74 SRS.
13 Echo Bravo.
Auto thrust blue. Check.
Quincy RNAV, runway 18 approach from 50.
What's up?
Thanks for RNAV 18 for base. Ready to go rapid.
Okay,
check.
Radar contact Delta.
V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Up nav.
Houston Center, Delta 752, we're at Lafayette, good evening.
Close line climb, alt magenta, 4000 magenta.
To Houston.
Delta 758, Center Hello, I am Mark on request number 1. KIAH-KMSY, when able to clear direction here, please.
Clear direction, please.
Very much 1046, Houston Center, radar contact sales.
Service 1046, 2000, climb via set.
Very much 1046, roger.
Speed check,
November
flaps.
3, Foxtrot, Echo, Houston Center, radar contact sales.
3 Foxtrot Echo, we're at 4,000, you let's bring it back down to 4 then.
And over to Foxtrot, Echo, roger, climb maintain, level 230, and turn left heading 030.
330, and climb maintain 230, 3 Foxtrot Echo.
Speed on constraint star and climb blue. On constraint.
705, Houston Center, hello, runway 22, taxi meeting. Okay, 8687, climb and maintain level 230.
Climb and maintain level
752, have your eye marked.
Close line climb, alt magenta is 5000 magenta.
Ready, copy for 752 heavy.
752 cleared to the Houston Intercontinental Airport. Radar vector, captain, direction currently.
Speed on constraint star,
Wing to my
climb
right.
blue.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency would be 1465.
Alt constraint.
Alright, that's 752 heavy, cleared to Houston Intercontinental by Cat Meet departure, radar vectors, Gurley, link 1. Expect flight level, or go 5,000 feet, expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you, squawk 46.
Close climb, climb alt blue, 16000 blue. Now we're unrestricted.
Back to correct. Lafayette, altimeter 3003. Call when you're ready for taxi.
Call for taxi 752 heavy.
413 Echo Bravo. Center.
Niner, ready for Bravo.
Maintain level 230, 1046. Zero. Open climb, 23,000 blue. Maddie, hello, welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat. Hope you're well and fine. Yeah, just a very quick flight from Houston to New Orleans, pretty much. Are we passing 10,000? Autopilot 1 on.
705, center, runway 22 on departure.
Passing 10,000. Landing lights are tracked. Lights off. Seatbelts off. This airport. Terrain on ND. Secondary, clear rad nav. Prague, optimal level 376, try max level 390, GPS primary accuracy high. First restriction.
705, center, runway 22 on
Turbojets landing Louis Armstrong at New Orleans International Airport. At 250 knots at all that, expect 1000.
Okay, 8687, climb and maintain level 360.
And let's ding the flight attendants, tell them our arrival time. Hey, everyone in the back good. We're expecting a smooth flight, and arrival time will be at 54 of this current hour. Yeah, 54. Thank you. Alright. So it allows the flight attendants to, well, in a long haul, to schedule their breaks and provide the service. I guess in this case, it allows the flight attendants to serve, I guess. So that's why we have to get in contact with the cabin crew, tell them our estimated time to arrival. Alright, so we're looking for the transition altitude, and we have to go to level 290 soon as well. Fix info, KMSY 11. They're doing ILS 11, so let's see about that. 29 times 3, 27. And 87. 87 plus 9, 96. Top of descent is, yep, so top of descent is over here. Top of descent is over here. So, yeah, that's a good calculation. Alright. Did you create the X checklist yourself? Maddie, I'm glad you noticed. Stand by, Maddie. Passing transition altitude, pull standard side, cross check. 185, check. No difference. So Maddie, yes, this is one that I created myself. I may release it to Explain.org soon. So this is just the checklist, challenge and challenge only. There's no response. So this, because I already know the response, right? So this is for pilots who already know what the response is. So it's for pilots who know the responses. For checklist challenge items, I need a forward-facing reminder. So I don't need to print anything here and look down on the checklist. When I say numbered checklist, if it says 01, 02, this is it. And the checklists are automatic provided you do the flows properly with the exception of this page. So you do need to proceed to click. It does say what the trigger is here. For example, it goes next when you go back to engine mode selector norm, because that's when after you do the flow, it goes to the after start checklist. So there's after start checklist, there's after start checklist for engine 1 for one engine taxi and engine 2. Depends on how you do the procedures. Responses for the newbies. So Maddie, that's actually something I've been working on lately, about 1,000 ago. Alright, so 26.95 spirit wing standard 46. See ya. Yeah, I'm working on that. I might complete it maybe within the next 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see, Maddie. Straight out star. Houston Center. Hello, Spirit Wings 1046, level 230. I'm maintain level 290, Spirit Wings 1046. Spirit, thrust climb, all blue, level 290 blue. So yeah, yeah, Maddie. So it'll tell you what to look out for, what the response should be, considering, you know, the challenge. So yeah, pretty much. I think it's something that I'll be uploading to Explain.org soon. My plan is to make 3 difficulties, right? So one is for new people, newbies. One is for advanced. So this is the advanced one, just the there's no response. And then there's an intermediate. So intermediate is this, but with the response. So like if you know the reasoning for the checklist and stuff, for the checklist items, you'll get the intermediate and stuff like that. So yeah, I will be doing this checklist. Nice weather we're having today. Our expected top of descent is it's about the top of descent is in about 0034. So once we plan is once we do hit our top of climb, we'll prepare for the arrival already. That's gonna be super helpful once I get my hands on the ToLiSs. As you were saying, there's an X checklist and it down. It's super essential for me. Okay, so Maddie, I know what you're talking about. It's the one and the Zibo X checklist is the full, I think you call it full normal procedure checklist. So this is the one that I will be creating is also a challenge and response checklist. So however, Maddie, I don't know if I think by the same author, the same author who did the Zibo, he also did something for the ToLiSs. However, if you don't mind looking at the tablet here, there is a full procedural checklist. I call it procedural checklist, okay, not challenge response. It will tell you, mock-out start, it will tell you everything you need to do switch by switch. But it doesn't have, you know, like it doesn't have the challenge and response checklist that I do, if that's what you're after. Okay, mock-out star, check this. Check below. All crews. Check pressurization. Status. The one on my Zibo right now, I also have the Zibo right now. Pero yung checklist na ginawa ko for Zibo, it's like this na challenge and response because I kind of memorized the flows already. Kind of. I'm not too confident in it yet, but yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, so we've done the top of climb. We'll go ahead and inform the passengers that we've reached our top of climb. Ladies and gentlemen from Flight Deck, your crew speaking on behalf of the rest of the crew. So we've just reached our cruising altitude of 29,000 feet. However, in about 12 minutes from now, we'll be starting our descent into the New Orleans airport area. We're about 185 miles away as it stands now. And we expect to be arriving on time at about 54 minutes past this current hour. That's about 34 minutes. Weather information right now in New Orleans. Got a good slight wind down from the south. Partly cloudy sky, should be no problem for us on landing. And temperature is about the high 80s. Regardless, we're gonna try and get you down safely and smoothly down to New Orleans. We hope to see you again on another Spirit Airlines flight. Whether you're transiting through our final destination, will be New Orleans. Hope to see you again, and happy 4th of July. Until then, we'll see ya. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for arrival, please. Thank you. I forgot to hand over the controls. So mark all cruise nav AP1 FD2, auto thrust level 290 with XP point gusty with Houston 126.95. Your controls and comms. Just started my descent to Hong Kong. Hopefully my math isn't too wrong. Your math? Wait, so the 747 200, does it have an indicator for top of descent? Does it have like VNAV or anything? Enter destination data. First off, we'll check. So Audad. Voodoo. No sir, all manual, no VNAV, but LNAV there is. Ah, okay. So it's kind of like it's kind of like the CRJ. Okay, on the CRJ that I fly here on X-Plane, it will show you the top of descent, but you have to do everything yourself. You need to start the VS down, the vertical speed down, and then adjust lang. That's wow, okay. So anyway, Audad, Voodoo, Turtle, Mudbug, 800, Safes. Okay. I got it. RQR. That was weak. One oh six 36. RQR. LEV 174.
Hello, 705 East Center. Hello, climb and maintain.
Approach. So
Climb and maintain.
let's tune in to ATIS. To the ATIS of New Orleans. For something like that you calculate the TD. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the same like in the CRJ. Very simple lang naman. Yeah, that's true. It's a ×3 kind of thing, and then I add like one information golf. I add 1 mile for every level above level 200. My phone is rolled up.
Expect ILS runway 11 approach, accept aircraft 10 from the north through southeast. Expect all Papa runway 20 approach. Mexico 221, contact East Center 134.425, CFA, FCMU. Log altitude on all surface areas. Advise on additional contact. Roger that, Houston, 1.
Golf, like the game.
134.42, Mexico 221. Have a good night. Report.
15, so that's 1018. Mistaken. Compute. Let's see. I wonder if we can go Foxtrot. Okay. We do want to get off the Foxtrot. So I'm just looking at the charts. So that means...
1776, we're apparently 1 west flow, so I messed up there, so you should be fine on the link there.
2,350. Can we do config 3? Ooh. Config full, but we'll do reverse idle. Okay, config full and reverse idle. Secondary flight plan, so in the very unlikely case it'll give us the other approach, the GPS RNAV 20.
Unit 2191, Houston Center. Hello, you're ready to contact, standby. You're contact about 126 miles to the north, correction to the south, east of the...
LPV 249. Alright. So guys, we'll go ahead and prepare for the arrival. We'll do a briefing. So first of all, the information currently is golf, like that the sports game. It's ILS runway 11 from where we're arriving. But, you know, the controller may switch us to 20, just to bring up the possibility. QNH 3006, temperature is 291903, and we'll be coming from the west landing east. So, the arrival is going to be the odd 1 arrival. It's chart 10-2, 17-23, effective 23rd Feb. Louis Armstrong, New Orleans International, Louisiana Star, same charts, same charts. The airport elevation is 4 feet, a shocking 4 feet from the ground. And we'll be coming from Audad. So Audad, expect to cross, clearance to cross at 1000 at 250 knots. And then inbound radial 273 of reserve up to 5.8 DME inbound. But this is also part of the ILS runway 11 show. So that's chart 11-2, 3rd Feb 23, same chart, same charts. The MSA from the reserve VOR, west sector 3100, east sector 1800. So from Audad, inbound radial 273 down to 7000 to Voodoo, the initial approach fix, which will be course 106 to intercept the localizer if you can get it from that far. And then 4000, down to 4000 to be 4000 at Turtle, follow the final approach course 106 for the localizer, whichever comes first, to be Mudbug at 2000, follow the 2.8 degree glide slope down to minimums of 204 feet as published. If we don't have the airport environment side, the runway environment, which contains an Alice of 2 and Pappy right side, the missed approach is climb to 800, then climb a left turn, right turn to 2000 on the heading 130 inbound.
4060, center maintain flight level 240.
Level 240 for Spirit Wings 1046. Inbound on Lima Echo Victor, VOR radial 354 to safe intersection, 38.5 DME, Lima Echo Victor and hold. Stand by, 240. Let's just do a VS descent. We don't have to descend now. 24,000, VS 0600 set. VS minus 600 blue, all blue, flight level 240 blue, check. Pancakes Man, thank you for following the SkyBloo Sims stream here on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well and doing fine. Okay, so we briefed the missed approach. The extra fuel is 0.7 times for 21 minutes. Pilot flying briefing. The weather seems pretty calm. We'll be doing a raw data ILS approach. Auto thrust off. Stabilize 1,000 feet and config full. At VAP as well. Runway 11, runway heading 106. Low auto brakes. Reverse idle. Expect to vacate at Foxtrot. Hotspot 1. Lead off lines from runway 11 can be misinterpreted for taxiway Foxtrot, a perpendicular crossing due to the visual obstruction caused by crowned runway. So the gate that we're going to is the gate where the spirits go. That sounded wrong. Spirit Airlines to Charlie 16, Foxtrot, right on Golf, then Charlie 16. Runway 11, the Pappy on right side is 2.8 degrees as well. And that's it. Threats. This is a Spirit Airlines base. So again, our call sign Spirit Wings 1046. We're also ATC is also doing top down as well. And single pilot operation configure earlier is required. All right. With all that said, this arrival briefing is complete. Okay, my controls, Mach, VS, -600 blue, all blue nav, A102 auto thrust, level 277, descending level 240 initially with the Houston Center 126.95, my controls, 0 comms. Yeah, baby. There we go. Descent. Fuel cell descent. All blue. Level 240 blue. Checked. The thing is, actually, how far is Audad to the runway? Audad is like 30 miles. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Heal. Crap. It's a mosquito. Got him. Spiritual wings. And that's just funny. And
Close 705, roger. You can descend and maintain for level 240. Springton 46, contact East Center 134.42. Bye bye.
bye bye. 134. Correction, 134.42. Spirit Wings 1046. See ya. Houston Center, hello, Spirit Winds 1046, level 240, request descent. Descent.
Spirit Wings 1046, Houston Center, hello again. Cross the hot at maintain 11000, the New Orleans altimeter 3006.
Cross at maintain 11000, 3006. We have information call. Spirit Wings 1046.
Spirit Wings 1046, thanks for information call. If you can expect the ILS runway 11 approach.
Expect ILS 11, thanks. Spirit Wings 1046. Okay, level 1000 set, descent all blue, little 10 blue. Spazzle, hey man, what's up? Welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream on YouTube. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Just in time. So y'all, we are starting our further descent down into the New Orleans terminal area. Further descent. And we hope to be... Okay, we just need a bit of drag. Maybe one-fourth speed brakes. One-fourth of a speed brake, my guy. We don't need too much. Just to compensate, because we're going really over here. So 3006 will be the QNH as per information golf. Tracking speed brakes. It looks like the diesel point is real far. Like ridiculously far. Oh, dude. What's this? Distance is 69. Nice. Kind of like 70 here. Yeah, ridiculously real far. Passing train. KIAH-3006. Set cross check. Passing 17,800. Now check, no difference. Oh, there's a guy behind me? Cool, cool. So, traffic. Traffic.
705 Houston Center. Hello again. Cross on at maintain 11000. New Orleans altimeter 3006.
This is Zappy Bird. It's the running joke again.
Two aircraft at 1776 to San Vito, link 1 arrival to Houston altimeter 2999. That is link 1 2999
Thing is, once we get to Audad, which is like 23 miles.
United 2091 Houston Center. Howdy.
We would still actually, we are going to be cutting it close.
Guys 2476 Houston Center. Yeah, my frequency.
Once we get to Voodoo,
Good evening, Houston Center. Thank you for being out here tonight. Happy 4th of July. Unit 2540 holding short of runway 15 left.
what?
United 2540 Houston Center. Hello. So, let's get your IFR clearance squared away here, because we taxied at Houston without clearance. So let's start there. You let me know when you're ready to copy that IFR clearance over to Austin.
Damn.
United 2540, you can check with Houston ground. They just sent me over here. I got clearance and taxi clearance.
United 2540, my apologies. I completely forgot to ground controllers online at Houston. United 2540, RNAV is scam, runway 15 left, clear for takeoff.
Have a good traffic. 5, 15 left.
Happy 4th of July, United 2540.
Happy 4th. Thank you for being out here. United 2540, happy.
Bearing 1046, cross Voodoo at or above 4,000 and Voodoo cleared out, let's runway 11 approach.
Cross Voodoo at above 4,000 and Voodoo cleared Alice runway 11 approach, bearing 1046.
705 information, Gulf, current in New Orleans, whenever you have it.
Okay. Still the diesel? Oh, because it's 1/1000. Because of the 1/1000 restriction. My god, the diesel point is so far. Anyway, we'll manage this.
Number 8535 Golf Houston Center, maintain VFR and squawk 7356 ident.
In fact, I really don't really trust this. Speed 250 set. Select.
Center unit 2476, that's 380. We stepped away with the other Houston controller. Guess he left the timer. 2476 Houston Center, yeah, you did close that. Welcome back.
Right, 250. Wow, that's pretty far from Audad. Anyway, let's configure early. Well, no, not the 10,000 foot flow. We'll do that early. So, landing lights on. Lights on.
Golf Houston Center, radar contact 7 miles south of Golf VOR. Altitude gauge 8,200.
LS.
And the Monroe altimeter.
Speed constraint. Descent blue.
Monroe altimeter 3002. And
Approach checklist. Seatbelts on, minimum, barrel turn 4 set, auto brake low, engine mode selector norm. Barrel ref QNH 30.06, 30.06 for checks complete.
Maintain VFR, resume mode navigation, and welcome.
What's our track miles? Hold on, 35.
2540 Houston Center, radar contact, stay altitude.
Actually, hold on. That. Holy crap. Actually, yeah. It's just exact. We're clear for Dylas.
2540, how do you say about that? Passing 2,500, passing 3,000 now.
At 2540, roger, climb via the SID.
Let's start decelerating at 20 miles to the threshold.
Climb via the SID here, 2540.
Our two aircraft and one, was it United 2091 call? Yeah, for sometime we got just like here, before the July. 9191, you too. Okay, next time. Have a good night. Good night.
By the way, do I have one for... I don't think I have one for KMSY, a situation. Alright, so...
Yellow 705, thanks for golf. Expect the ILS runway 11 approach. United 2540, just for future reference, climb via SID means follow the SID along with all the altitude restrictions. You should be passing scam below 5,000. You should not be at 7,000 feet right now. You almost climbed into one of my roads.
Roger, we apologize for that, United 2540. Do you want us to descend?
No, you're fine. I'll tell you what, since you're so high now, just go ahead and climb and maintain 11,000. It's fine. You're clear of traffic now.
You're high.
We will
Range
climb
20.
back to 11,000. We really apologize for that. Sorry to make your day harder. United 2540, Eddie.
No worries. These aren't app departures. You got to hit those altitude restrictions because these things are designed to keep people that are on the arrival. It's very important to hit those altitude restrictions correctly. But that's fine for now. I would maintain 11,000.
Roger, United 2540, thank you.
Little 705 cross Voodoo had her above 4,000 and at
Hold on.
Voodoo.
Crap. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm back. Manage descent. I mean, yeah, manage speed. Approach. Speed GSTAR, low cat 1, AP1 plus 2 checked. And the missed approach.
Rear wing 1046. You still with me?
Sorry, we had a minor disconnection on X-Pilot. We're with you, Spirit Wing 1046. Sorry.
Wing 1046, no worries. I got your radar contact reestablished about maybe 8 miles northwest of Voodoo. And your ILS clearance is still valid.
Thanks.
Checking in radio check.
5 for 1, Houston.
Copy, dual.
Loud and clear. Delta 752 heavy.
Yeah, I see the airport.
Maintain level 220, that'll be your final.
I see the airport.
Level 220 for 752 heavy.
Do 1/2 speed brakes. And we might have to go out of sequence.
Rear wings 1046, the New Orleans wind.
Flaps 1, speed check.
190 at 3, runway 11, clear to land.
Runway 1 will clear land, Spirit Wing 1046. T only.
Good evening, Center. Southwest 3228, information Bravo at Hobby, request FR to New Orleans.
3228 Houston, sensor, hello, clear to New Orleans International Airport, logo 6 departure, White Lake transition, then is filed, climb and maintain. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 3301, 3 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 4T24.
Yeah, we're good. We're below VFE.
Southwest 3228, clearance filed. The ELOC on your
Track
White
speed
Lake
brakes,
transition,
flaps 2, speed check.
5,000 initially, expecting flight
Flaps
level
2.
330, 2 minutes after departure, squawk 4224, and departures with you for Southwest 3228.
Plus 3228, read back correct information, Bravo's current call for taxi.
Call for taxi, Southwest 3228.
Mexico 221, heavy turn left heading 360, back to the island approach.
Left heading 360, back to the ILS approach, heavy.
United 2540, information.
You down?
Yankees current in Austin, let me know when you have.
Cabin crew cease for landing. Flaps 3, speed checked. Flaps 3.
Restricted class 11,
Flaps full, speed checked.
Viper 1.
Flaps full.
Where are you at?
Landing checklist. EK memo, landing no balloon, landing check is complete.
Sorry, where are you at?
KIAH-KMSY, Texas, RB base.
Viper 1, yeah, clean is actually full horse airspace. I don't handle worry approach. You can depart on Unicom,
So-
and if you like flight following above 15,000
106. Okay, disconnecting autopilot. Manual flight.
Delta 1059, making sure it's 1
And auto
left
first off.
on Whiskey Victor.
Delta 1069, Houston Center, hello. Memo. 1069, RNAV with taps, runway 15 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 15 left to take off, Delta 1059.
United 2540 heavy, we are destination Yankee
Check.
for Austin.
Stabilized.
Plan the ILS runway 27 approach.
I'm looking at my instruments right now. Like, the runways in my peripheral vision.
Hang on, I'm sorry, I forgot you were heavy. You can plan the ILS runway 26 left approach. We can take 27 approach 397.
heading 240, make sure 221 heavy.
1776, thanks. You can take the U7.
500.
Check.
Alright, 1776, roger. Plan that ILS U7 approach now.
400. 300. 100 above.
Check.
Sierra Mexico 221 heavy.
Minimum.
Continue. Maintaining 3 reds.
Play what? Fly heading 230, just maintain 3000.
100.
30 and then 3000, make sure
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Yes, sir, Delta 752 Heavy. We're having a little bit of problems with our simulator. We'll pause in the sky and try to get it fixed, and we'll let you know when we're back home.
Aircraft felt light on the handling, then the flare was a bit
United 2540 Heavy. We do
heavy, but it was okay.
And is the approach for runway 18 right? Is that okay, sir?
70 knots. Yeah, we reverse idle all the way to Foxtrot.
Arrival, and the Austin altimeter 2996.
Forward idle.
You can plan for that
Manual
wide right
braking.
approach.
We did well. We did well.
Different center, Atlas Science,
We'll take a look at the landing Gs later on.
Atlas 9611, descend via the link arrival, and for now,
Start APU now.
Descend via the link arrival, except maintain.
Because it's a short taxi.
30 for now.
For sure, for now, Atlas Science,
1776 at Redfish Clear Island for 97 approach. Rear wing 1046, left turn when able.
Left turn enable and request taxi to the north terminal for 1046.
1069, center radar contact, stay altitude.
That's 1069, we're 3000 for 4000.
Whew, that was good.
69, climb via the SID.
Provide us with Delta 10.
Track speed brakes. Strobe lights.
Houston Center, Delta 752 Heavy. We,
1.33 Gs, I'll take that.
Not critical for the flight, we can resume.
Alright, let's go 221, fly heading 240, join the 26 left localizer.
240, right heading, and calling.
Alright, that was good.
752, thanks to SID via the Link 1 arrival.
Alright, parking brake on. We haven't been given our taxi clearance yet.
Descend by Link 1 arrival for 752 Heavy.
1046, welcome New Orleans, taxi straight ahead to the new terminal, have a great night.
Happy 4th of July and head to new terminals for 1046. See ya. Second right side.
Yellow 705811, cleared land.
Alright, we'll go to Charlie 16.
Atlas 9611, heavy.
Alright, 1.33 Gs, crossing a 49, threshold distance 1,425. That was very nice. 1.33. I'll take that. Okay, Charlie 16 is...
Air Mexico 221, heavy, cleared ILS, runway 26 left approach.
Clear ILS, approach.
Charlie 15... Charlie 16 is this one. Your right side, clear left side.
And ILS 9611, heavy, expect the ILS runway 26 left approach.
Do we have marshallers or no?
9611, heavy, Houston Center.
Shine sight. Brake fan on.
Atlas 9611, heavy, Houston Center.
Can you repeat that message for Atlas 96?
Atlas 9611, heavy, expect the ILS runway 26 left approach. descend via the link.
I can't see.
Altimeter 29er.
Back runway 26.
Can't see the guy.
Right, we'll descend via link 4. Oh, sorry, link 1 arrival. That's 965.
Parking brake on. Show up AP lead on.
Delta 752, descend via the
Engine
link 1
2,
arrival. And
engine
expect
1.
the ILS
Off.
runway 26 left approach. Houston altimeter 29er.
Houston 752.
Okay, beacon. We'll try a new procedure. Beacon light off.
We're just gonna disconnect here. Thanks for the service. Happy 4th.
The ground from cockpit, set shocks, next level power, roger. Shocks are set. Now we turn the seatbelts
Clear
off.
line runway 26 left, there, Delta 752, I can give you vectors in if that's, I can just give you vectors and altitudes if that'll help you.
Just so it's safer. Okay.
Negative, we're having a lot of controls issues over here. Sorry about that again.
Parking checklist, parking brake shocks, checks.
No worries, it's up to
Set.
you. Happy to help
Engines
if you want further help,
off.
just let me know.
Wing lights off, fuel pumps off.
Thanks for the
Parking checklist complete.
Okay, 69, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Maintain 350.
Alright guys, welcome to New Orleans. We did a very decent landing. We did a 10. We did 1.33 and I think... Oh man, that's...
9611 at GAR, cleared ILS.
That
runway
is
26 left
sweet.
approach.
That is perfect parking right there. Perfect. Perfect parking right there. Wow, so center line, much center line. Oh my gosh. All right, so for the replay, we are going to be putting down the landing lights so that we can be seen. And yeah,
Atlas 9611, excuse me.
we
Atlas 9611
came off of
heavy at GAR,
Foxtrot.
cleared ILS,
Our
runway 26 left approach.
oh look, someone's landing. Good job, man. Whoever you are, I think you're in Alaska. If you see yourself on stream, YOLO 705. Good landing to you, buddy. But unfortunately, we do have to get that replay on. So let's go ahead and do the replay. Do the replay. What does Volantis have to say about that landing, though? Volantis says 1.32 G's as well. Man, look at that. Right. Nice silhouette. I see a little silhouette of a man. Not bad. We actually arrested the descent once we got down on the ground. So here, and then we landed there. Not bad. Center line. Bro. Not bad. It looks good from the tower view. This is a good picture. I'll take a screenshot of this. 50. Wow, it looks good. Looks good on the replay. Nice. Alright, so guys, thank you for stopping by. Spazzel, thank you for stopping by. Rob, thank you. Maddie, salamat din. Nizam, thank you for stopping by as well. SkyMedic, maraming salamat din. Guys, thank you for watching. We might be streaming again tomorrow. Maybe at this time, maybe another, or, you know, at night. In either case, SkyBloo here, aka Drew. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night. Wherever you guys are in the world, stay safe, stay healthy, peace.
500.
Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate it. See ya.
400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.